Get in there. Happy Monday, folks. Yes, people, welcome back to the Magpie Channel TV. Oh, the sun was shining today, getting a bit cloudy now. Never mind all that. The better news of all to start your week, for me anyways, you would have seen my reaction the other day to the dominant Calvert-Lewin links. Was not happy. Wasn't at all. I have never been so relieved after seeing this headline pop up just 10 minutes ago. Breaking news for you lot is that Newcastle United have pulled out of the race to sign Everton forward, injury-prone, goal-shy Calvert-Lewin. Get in there. I am buzzing about this, you know. £40 million is what the Toffees wanted for him. Oh my, what are they serving up down there in those Toffees? Those must be cannabis-infused Toffees. Heroin, in fact. The serious stuff. The classist of A's is what they are doing on Merseyside. If they think Calvert-Lewin is worth £40 million, it's not 2020. He hasn't just played for England at Wembley. They think he's at 2024 Euros, scoring goals. Goodness me. £40 million is what they wanted. Newcastle have decided, no, spank you. We are not having a go of that. 37 million was the one that was rumoured. Sky Sports are now reporting it as well. Keith's backed up the original claims from the Chronicle, so fair play from Lee Ryder. He put it out about 5 minutes before Sky and everyone got on it. And that is, Newcastle have decided, out of there. Get me out of here. I'm a celebrity. I'm Calvert-Lewin, not coming to the tune. Oh, I'm buzzing with this. I just might be able to tell. Because there's so many better options out there. Right? So many. So for us to go in for Calvert-Lewin, I thought at the start was bizarre. I read and understand it. Not just his injury record over the years has been shocking. Considering we've already got an injury-prone striker in Callum Wilson. We don't need to swap him for a younger version. We're just swapping an old 32-year-old injury-prone striker for a 27-year-old injury-prone striker. No point. So, to go in for Calvert-Lewin, this was obviously a PSR loophole, right? Because in no world, in no reality, do you pay that much for Calvert-Lewin. And even Minteh, who was meant to be going there, we'll get to him in a minute, for 40 million. There's no way Minteh's worth that either. So, it's just a PSR loophole. It's what's happening with Villa and Chelsea. Villa are currently selling a player at Chelsea for 19 million, who was currently on £800 a week. A 19-year-old who's played about 500 minutes of senior football at a decent level. I mean, it might be Premier League under 21s, whatever it is. Nout. They bought him for like 600 grand last year and they're selling him for 19 million. This is how dodgy and, you know, corrupt the PSR system is. It's pointless. Bin it. Bin it off, because people are having to do mad deals for academy players. Yeah, help each other out for the profit and sustainability rules. It's absolute nonsense. Having to get around these loopholes by the end of this week, June 30th. Loads of mad deals going on, just so they can balance the books. It's a joke, man. Absolute joke. But let's focus on Newcastle for now, and we'll maybe talk about that more in the podcast and stuff later in the week. Remember, the podcast is going to be on Wednesday this week, 7 p.m. live, unlike the usual Tuesday at 7 slot, because we'll be watching the England game, unfortunately. Well, hopefully, fortunately. We'll have a good time anyways. We'll be at Tap Yard Studios for the fans, when we fancy that. On to the topic at hand, though. Like I said, the PSR stuff can wait until later in the week. Let's focus on that breaking news right now, and that is Calvert-Lewin and Newcastle United is off. Not happening. The Magpies have decided they are not going to pay anywhere near 40 million for the Everton forward, and that has then resulted in Yankuba Minteh going the other way. Not happening either. So reports this morning was that the Gambian winger, Yankuba Minteh, wanted to pick Everton. He had chose Merseyside over Dortmund. Mental. I couldn't believe when I heard this. So Minteh, he's got offers on the table from the likes of Lyon, which is looking more like, you know, touch on that in a second. Dortmund, Marseille, some other Roma. Could have gone to Italy, Roma. Enjoy pepperoni every day. Lovely pizzas. But you know what I mean? He was choosing Everton because he wanted to play in the Premier League. Fair play. Listen, he wants to test himself on the biggest stage, the best league in the world, the most entertaining. That's what everyone watches. He wanted to be right here, right now, match of the day, prime time. That's what he was after, Super Sunday. He wanted a good highlight reel. So he was choosing Everton, is what everyone was saying this morning. Now, it's coming out that he won't be going to Everton because obviously it was to help each other out, basically, these deals. The big inflated fees and stuff. Now it looks like it's not going to happen because I think it looks like Lyon are the ones that are more so matching our valuation of Minteh. We're obviously trying to get 40 million. It's more likely going to be in the region of 25. However, Everton mustn't have been reaching that. and obviously we're not agreeing to a deal with Calvert-Lewin, so there's a bit of dispute between the two clubs now. That's off the table as well. Minteh will not be going to Everton, which I'm very pleased about, because I do not want to see him light up the league at another Premier League team. If he goes abroad, fair enough, good luck to the lad. Brilliant. Get a buyback clause on there, get a sell-on clause on there, but I don't want to see him going to Everton and scoring against us, on a cool Tuesday night. I can't be arsed to see that. And then just doing well every week, like I've said, on bloody Match of the Day, and everyone's like, wow, who's this Minteh kid? He's amazing, isn't he? No, don't want that. Apparently now he's very close to joining Lyon. Keith Downey from Sky has said they've got a solid offer on the table. That must be closer to Newcastle United's valuation of 40 million. Again, Lyon, very good club. Really good stage in his career to go there and develop. If you're going from Feyenoord to Lyon and then come back to Toon, or you go on to Bayern Munich or Barcelona, whatever you want to do, that's a nice step for him to go to that league, I think, and to play Champions League football. Well, I think they qualified this year. Don't know. Don't watch a French field. But you know what I mean? It's a good step for him, and it's a good bit of money. So that deal has now collapsed as well for Everton. He won't be going there. Calvert-Lewin won't be coming here. And I, for one, am very, very pleased about that. I think that's great news. Like I said, there's more strikers out there. I'd rather have bloody Joselu back from Real Madrid than saying Calvert-Lewin. Genuinely. It looks like Joselu's gone to Qatar. Nice little payday for him on the retirement package. So you look around, I'm telling you, I'd rather have Tammy Abraham. He's on the market as well, another English striker who's floated in and out of the England team, but he's done better for me at other clubs he's went to, a lot fitter, score more goals. He's meant to be available for an alright price. Get him. Look abroad, Guirassy from Germany there, take him. There's many options, many better options than Calvert-Lewin. So let's see who gets linked next. Interesting stuff and where Minteh ends up. Let us know what you think of that deal falling through in the comments. And who would you rather sign as a striker? Because Newcastle are obviously in the market for one. Drop some names in the chat. Finally, we want to touch on Bruno Guimarães. He will be playing in the Copa America tonight or tomorrow, whenever it starts. So will Miguel Almiron, but we're not talking about him. We're here to talk about Bruno. His release clause does expire tonight at 23:59. Right on midnight, Fabrizio Romano's reporting that it's finally over. That Bruno's £100 million release clause is expired and the future is now more so in our hands. If someone did want to come in, we can control how much we would demand for a fee. So that is obviously great news. That so far so good anyway. We've got about 7 hours to go of the of Bruno's contract expiring. Unless Man City come in at 10 o'clock tonight with a £100 million offer, Bruno should be staying. Although, unless someone plucks some money out of nowhere, because no one will come in for him on this thing, I don't think. Because I don't think anyone will come in for him now at this stage because of PSR, because of this 30th of June deadline. So maybe we can't get too excited about him staying. I think he will. I've always said I think he will. Give her at least one more year, Bruno in black and white. See where we finish next year. But it doesn't stop anyone coming in a month's time when everyone's got money again, when your 3-year rolling period's over and you don't have to worry too much and you can maybe sell a couple of players. That doesn't stop Man City coming in 4 weeks' time and offering 110 million and seeing if he can test Newcastle's resolve and test Bruno's resolve. So, there's plenty of things that could change in the Bruno dilemma, but at least for now, the good news is that it is expiring. Bruno's contract, 100 million release clause, is done tonight. And we can hopefully focus on him being in a Newcastle shirt yet again next season. Right then, there's just a quick update for you on the breaking news. People, let us know, as always, your thoughts below. Subscribe to my Magpie Channel TV and enjoy yourself.